Next matchup, we got Drugs You Should Try It versus Wake Up. What's good, everybody, and welcome back to For the Record. I got my buddy, came in all the way from Pennsylvania, my lifelong friend, Dean.
What's up?
Yep,
What's up?
how you been, man?
I'm good.
Yes, sir. We about to get into, as you see from the title, the Travis Scott bracket.
Oh, yeah.
Dean is like by far the most biggest Travis fan of all time. He kind of glazes him a little bit, I ain't gonna lie, but
Come on now. Come on.
I mean, Travis Scott has consistently been like maybe my fourth favorite artist of all time. I mean, I'm constantly listening to new music, so subjects change, but I'm pretty sure it's this guy's number one.
Oh yeah, come on.
Yeah, so
come on now.
Let's stop wasting time. Let's get into the bracket, and yeah, let's see how this plays out. All right, so we got the bracket pulled up right here. Just to lay down some ground rules, since we are just two people, I don't got anybody behind the camera or anything like that. So since Dean's my guest, I'm gonna give him the first of the tiebreakers. So if we disagree on a matchup, he's gonna outrule me. But then once he uses his tiebreaker, I'm gonna get it back. And first time we're gonna implement the golden ticket rule. So if it's my tiebreaker, but Dean feels extremely strongly about a matchup, he can override it and put that to the next round. However, the golden ticket only lasts to round 2. So you can't do it past the third round. So without further ado, let's get into this first matchup. I Can Tell off of Rodeo versus Goosebumps. What we feeling?
All right, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of a give me. We gotta put Goosebumps through here.
I agree. I don't know if this is like something that people like would agree on a lot, but I think on the hook on I Can Tell, it sounds like Travis Scott's doing like a Young Thug impression. Like it sounds extremely similar. I don't know. The verses on I Can Tell are fire. The production's good, but Goosebumps is a hitter. You can't really beat that. So that definitely moves on to the next round. All right, now we got Lose versus Antidote. Not gonna lie, kind of a blowout for me.
Wow. I mean,
I'm going Antidote.
this is crazy because I'm a Lose fan myself here.
I love Lose. The melody on the hook is great, but Antidote is like a big hit.
Yeah,
And in re-listening to this for preparation for this bracket, I grew a lot of appreciation for like that second section of Antidote where he's doing the low, the monotone ooh, like that's so fire, and I like that pocket that he hits. So I'm going Antidote.
All right, I'll agree with it.
Right.
We can go Antidote here.
Antidote moves on to the next round. All right, cool. Now this is a tough matchup. 3,500 versus My Eyes.
Ooh,
I might be in the minority here. I'm going 3,500. That's one of the smash hits off of Utopia, or no, not Utopia, off of Rodeo. And 2 Chainz versus Fire, Futures versus Fire. You got Metro on production. My Eyes, if you saw what I had to say about Utopia in my 2023 albums review, you already know, like, it's like the weak apology song. Like, it's like fake sad. It's fake sentimental. Like, come on now.
We're gonna have some disagreement here, Ben. I am a My Eyes supporter. I ride or die with this song. I think it's one of the top off Utopia. I think it's amazing. This one's going to be tough here.
All right. You're going with My Eyes, though?
I think I'm going to have to go My Eyes here.
All right. Well, you got the tiebreaker, and I don't feel too strong enough about 3,500 to golden ticket it, especially since we're this early into the bracket. So, and I'm not entirely mad at that. I don't dislike My Eyes entirely as a song, but just in terms of like what it's meant to be, it doesn't fulfill that itch. Yeah, I think Travis was really trying to go for. All right, moving on though, we got Till Further Notice versus Houston Fornication. This one is probably like the biggest blowout for me in the entire bracket. I know we just started, but as you know, in like the way I style my brackets, I make a playlist and I shuffle the songs, so it's all random. I have no bias in making these matchups. But Till Further Notice is the most plastic, basic Travis Scott song probably I ever heard. It's
wow.
I'm not the biggest 21 Savage fan. There's a better James Blake feature in the Travis catalog. It's so like painfully boring. I know people gas it up a ton, but Houston Fornication is so good. It is so good.
All right, so I'm sorry you guys just had to hear that. I know all you Till Further Notice fans, you know the song is great. You know, we have different opinions. For those of you who don't know, right before this session, we actually ran through a bunch of songs, and this one, I was so surprised when he said he was not a fan. I love that song, but I hear his point. Houston Fornication is a really good song, and I would send it through over the song.
All right, well that's good because then I don't have to use my tiebreaker there. I thought you were going Till Further Notice, but all right, Houston Fornication moves on, rightfully so in my opinion. All right, moving on, we have Gotti versus Way Back. I hate to say that this isn't like, I want to say that this is a hard matchup, but really realistically it's not. It's Way Back for me.
Yeah, I'm here with you too.
Because realistically, Gotti's just a Pop Smoke song, and granted, like, it shows that Travis is a great bridge for like collaborations and stuff, but like Pop Smoke is just took that track away. It's not like, it doesn't even feel like Travis Scott song. So, and plus I'll have plenty more to say about Way Back as we move on through this bracket. Like, let's be honest now. All right, moving on. Another Jack Boy song, we got Out West, and then a Days Before Rodeo song and Don't Play. I actually didn't hear Don't Play until very recently, and Dean here is a big fan of Don't Play, which it's kind of strange because it's like old Travis, and then like the mix is kind of weird. There's a 1975 feature on it. Out West has Young Thug on it, and Travis and Young Thug they're like an unstoppable duo. I'm going Out West here.
Oh, this one's tough for me because I love Don't Play. I think, these Days Before Rodeo songs are insane. I think they're underappreciated. I like Don't Play, but I'm not going to use my golden ticket here, so we can send Out West through to the next round.
All right, cool. All right, moving on. This is a tough matchup, Mamacita versus Sirens. Sirens is probably top 3 for me on Utopia. Mamacita is like probably one of my favorite like old Travis songs. It's released on Spotify as a single, but it's on Days Before Rodeo. This one's tough because Mamacita is a big like group collaboration. It's got like Young Thug, it's got Rich Homie Quan on it, and I love Travis's part at the beginning. That beat is so hard. Metro on production. Sirens production is great too. It has a crazy outro. But I don't know. What are you feeling on this one? I'm curious to see
This one's really tough here. I mean, both of these songs are absolute bangers in my opinion. I mean, Sirens is one of the best from Utopia, and Mamacita is just insane. I mean, I went to the Utopia concert and both of these songs were played. They were both fire. I think Mamacita is a little over the edge here, in my opinion.
I agree. Okay. I'm going Mamacita too. I think I like the production just a tiny bit more, and I think there are like a few corny lines on Sirens, but to each their own. All right, next matchup we got Drugs You Should Try It versus Wake Up.
This one's easy for me. It's easy.
I haven't spent enough time with Days Before Rodeo, and funny thing that we are doing this when Travis just announced that it's going to be released on streaming, which should be fire, and I think there's going to be some tracks added to it. But I have such a huge Astroworld bias. I'm going Wake Up. That's such a hot take. It's a crazy take. All right, let me just speak my piece a little bit.
All
right. The Weeknd's hook is amazing. And like I think it's the best Weeknd feature on a Travis song, and that like weird ambient like guitar is so good, and Travis has like this little like melodic part in his verse, and it like hits such a like niche pocket that I don't think Travis has returned to all that much. And say what you want about the content matter, that's how the song is supposed to be. And
the lyrics are crazy.
It's Travis Scott. Who cares about the lyrics? Like, let's be honest now. Drugs You Should Try It is a cool song. It's got a good vibe to it, and it's a fan favorite. It's a beloved Travis song. But I'm going to Wake Up here.
I got a golden ticket this. I'm sorry.
Golden ticket is being used.
I can't let this go through. This is crazy. We gotta have drugs.
We gotta have drugs. Yeah. Come on. I think that's a good call for you to use your golden ticket there. I think the fans would appreciate that. Moving on, next matchup though, we got Biebs in the Trap versus Telekinesis. Ooh, this one's actually really close for me.
Yeah, I agree here.
Biebs in the Trap is realistically just a Nav song, if we're being honest. Nav produced it. Nav literally has more, I think, majority of the runtime on that song. Telekinesis, you got Future, you got SZA. I'm gonna be honest, I think Biebs in the Trap is, as a hit, is a little bit more like fun to listen to. But I think the performances from the features on Telekinesis are better. I think the funny thing is on this one, Travis gets carried on both of these songs.
That is true. I agree.
These are like basically just like and I think because Telekinesis I believe is produced by Travis. I could be wrong on that, but Biebs in the Trap is produced by Nav, and I don't know if Travis has any hand in the production on that song. But Telekinesis feels more like Travis and less like Nav, where Travis is able to elevate Future and SZA, put them in a space that you don't normally see them in. So I would go Telekinesis here.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Moving on, we got a Birds in the Trap matchup. Guidance versus First Take. This one's tough, and I think I listened to Guidance more, but First Take is a one-of-a-kind Travis
First
song.
Take is really good.
Yeah, I'm going First Take with this one.
I'm agreeing here.
All
First
right.
Take, yep.
I like the vibe on Guidance, but, you know, First Take is like... That song makes me feel like I'm on drugs. Like, makes me feel like I'm tripping. All right, moving on. We got an Astroworld matchup. We got Stargazing versus NC-17. I'm not the biggest 21 Savage fan, but NC-17 is probably like one of the best 21 verses I've heard. I haven't gone through a whole lot of 21's like older stuff, which everyone says is like the best 21 stuff, but then again, it's not good enough to beat Stargazing.
This one's
yeah.
easy for me too.
Yeah.
It's a great 21 verse, but overall Stargazing just takes it here.
It's more quintessential Travis. Like, let's be real, and it's the intro to Astroworld. Like, come on now. All right, moving on. We got
Wow.
Who What versus Sicko Mode. Now, I have kind of like a relatively hot take on Who What because I think people think that's a very basic Travis song. Excuse me. Which I can understand. It's very run of the mill, but it's like a very like spacey club banger. Like,
I love Who What, by the way.
yeah, like the melody hits on that is kind of crazy, and I love like the Takeoff and Quavo verse is extremely short. I think it takes like less than 50 seconds for them to do their verse, but they are doing ad-libs throughout the whole song, which I think fits that vibe for the club aesthetic. But and though Sicko Mode is overplayed, it's more of a moment. Like, let's be honest, Who What is underrated. I had to speak my piece about that, but I'm going Sicko Mode.
I'm going Sicko Mode too. I mean, Who What's a great song, but this is a juggernaut of a song right here. It's not going out first round.
Yeah, definitely not. All right, next up, we got 5% Tint versus Oh My Dis Side.
All right. I think we have some conflicting opinions here. So I will start. On My Dis Side is one of my tops on Rodeo. I love this song. I think it is just has really good progression, good development. I love the second half. I think it's the best Quavo feature. I just love this song. Yeah, I'm going Oh My Dis Side on this one.
And so I did say I have extreme Astroworld bias, and I guess it's also another hot take, but I'm not the biggest fan of Oh My Dis Side, and mainly for the first half of it. The second half is very good. It's a very good like pocket that they hit there. And I think Quavo and Travis have great chemistry. But if I'm being honest, 5% Tint is like middle of the pack on Astroworld for me. And although I think Oh My Dis Side is talked up a lot by Travis Scott fans, I wouldn't be mad at moving it on to the next round. I don't think 5% Tint is more deserving than Oh My Dis Side, so I can respect it in that regard, and I'll agree with you on this one.
I like that.
I'm removing a little bit of my bias for this one. I think I've definitely listened to 5% Tint more. The beat's fire, but Oh My Dis Side I think is more important. All right, moving on, we got Mafia versus Apple Pie. This one's a blowout in my opinion. It's Apple Pie.
agree.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's not spend too much time on this one. It's Apple Pie. All right, cool. Next matchup, we got Wonderful versus Coffee Bean. Another blowout for me. I'm going Coffee Bean.
I'm going Coffee Bean. It's not a blowout for me. I think Wonderful holds its own. I think it's a great song. I just think Coffee Bean is something that you don't see from Travis all the time. He gets really personal in his lyrics. And yeah, it's a better song.
Yeah. I don't like Wonderful has such like a sugary like ice cream truck synth like keys in it, and I don't think the Weeknd feature is like it's not the best Weeknd feature in a Travis song, so I'm going Coffee Bean too. And then next matchup we have a Utopia matchup with Fiend versus Schizo. Although Fiend is overplayed, and I think the verses like realistic going back to it is like the verse from Travis is pretty underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie, I think he could have brought so much more energy to that song. But and Schizo's cool, but I think Travis was trying to go too hard with like the two parters. There's like three, maybe
There is
four.
3 beat switches.
Yeah,
on
there's
that
like
song.
3, maybe 4 different sections of that song. Young Thug's verse is cool. It's not the best Young Thug feature on the Travis song, but I would go Fiend here. Also, the moment with Playboy Cardi doing the deep voice, like, come on now. It's so fire.
Fiend is iconic. I mean, my Schizo lovers, I know you're out there. I love this song too. I think it's a great song. Fiend, though, I think it has to go through to the next round here.
It's basically like the sicko mode of its album. Well, I guess you could say Meltdown is, but because it has Drake on it. But like in terms of momentousness, I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm used it anyway. All right, moving on to the second side of the bracket. Here we go. All right,
Oh my.
first matchup of the second round, we got 90210 versus Pick Up the Phone. I mean, I wouldn't be lying to myself if this wasn't easy, but I hate to see Pick Up the Phone lose in the first round, but it's 90210. Like, come on now.
Yep.
Next matchup, we got Piss on Your Grave versus No Bystanders.
This is a blowout for me, in my opinion here. What do you think?
It's No Bystanders.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's funny that both of these songs are going against each other because they're like the most dangerous concoctions of energy.
Yeah.
Like Kanye is just like talking so much shit,
Oh, yeah.
and then like No Bystanders is just like Sheck West in like the prime of his like Mo Bamba era and all that stuff. Like, come on now. All right, next matchup we got Sweet Sweet versus Escape Plan. I love Escape Plan. It's a cool single, but I think Sweet Sweet's better.
I would agree with this. Escape Plan is good. I think Sweet Sweet is something you don't hear from Travis all the time, especially the production. Yeah, the synths are really good on that song. I think, yeah, that's taking it.
All right, next matchup, we got Maria I'm Drunk versus Stop Trying to Be God. Now, we both kind of agree that Maria I'm Drunk is extremely overrated by Travis fans. Him more than me, because I love the Young Thug part, but and I think Travis does an okay job on it, but let's be honest, Justin Bieber's part sucks.
Yep.
He comes in, when he comes in, low key, I think it sounds good at first, but then it falls off like within like the next line or two. Like,
Yep. It doesn't help that it's Stop Trying to Be God that it's going against.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
this
we're,
is a no-brainer.
we have plenty of time to glaze Stop Trying to Be God in the moving forward.
Oh, yeah.
So like, let's save a little bit of our opinions there. All right, next matchup we got OK Alright, featuring Schoolboy Q and R.I.P. Screw. This one's a pretty clear cut one for me. It's R.I.P. Screw.
Yep, I'm with you here.
That one is like the most that no other song you get that vibe from Travis.
Oh, yeah.
Especially from a production perspective. The sampling that's crazy, that like synth motif, like the like yeah, it's such a vibe. All right, next on we got Dubai Shit versus Coordinate. This one, I mean, Dubai Shit is the only Huncho Jack Huncho song on here. Coordinate's an absolute banger off of Birds in the Trap. It's low key a little bit underrated. I love when Travis is doing like the lower register voice. I think it easily moves on here.
Yeah, this is a little close for me. I'm not the biggest Coordinate fan. It's probably lower on my Birds rating, which is kind of a different opinion here, but I will send this through over Dubai Shit. Yeah.
We've been agreeing a lot. I mean,
we're not there yet. We're not to the.
You had the golden ticket of drugs you should try it, move on, but I haven't had to use my tiebreaker yet.
I mean,
that
drugs take was crazy. That was crazy.
I'm sorry.
I had to send that.
Wake Up is more enjoyable. What can
That's crazy.
All right, moving on. Man, these are two hitters right here. We got Nightcrawler versus Hyena. This one's kind of tough.
For me, I mean, Nightcrawler has a decent edge over Hyena in my opinion. I think Hyena's a great song, but I mean, Nightcrawler is just that production is just insane. Don't get me wrong, Hyena is like amazing, but I'm sending Nightcrawler in my opinion.
I think I have to send Nightcrawler through too. I'm riding the Hyena high right now. Like, if I were to play one song over the other right now, I'm playing Hyena. And I don't know, it's just because I've had overexposure to Nightcrawler, but I don't know, like Hyena, the beat on Hyena is amazing. That sample is amazing, and I think Travis does a great job rapping. It's a great intro to Utopia, classic starter to the
Oh,
concert. He was in the pit for his concert. I had seats to my concert, so he got the full experience, but I was still there. I experienced it at least as much as I could. But and he played Nightcrawler at my show too. Did he play?
Nah.
He didn't play it at
No.
your show? Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I've also the Chief Keef feature on Nightcrawler. Like, come on.
Oh
now.
yeah, don't
Walked
sleep on
in the
that.
gun store and ordered me some
Oh,
guns. Like like Chief Keef's charisma on that song is so good. And Sway Lee does a great job too.
Oh yeah.
All right, moving on. We got Through the Late Night versus Meltdown. This is like, this is kind of strange. You got Kid Cudi versus Drake.
Yeah, this is.
I
yeah.
mean, if we're being honest, Through the Late Night is just Travis takes on Day and Night by Kid Cudi. And then Meltdown is basically them trying to do Sicko Mode Part 2. Which, honestly, I'd rather listen to Meltdown now than Sicko Mode. Which, I mean, is kind of expected because Sicko Mode just has oversaturation. But Meltdown is hard.
I agree here. I will send Meltdown through.
Yeah. Kid Cudi's humming on Through the Late Night is heavenly, though. I will say that. Did you know that on Through the Late Night, Travis Scott says, "Stroke my cactus"?
I did know that.
Yeah.
Of course. That's
Yeah.
an iconic line here.
Stroke my cactus.
That is a great line.
That's a Travis Scott line if
Oh,
I ever
yeah.
heard one. All right, moving on. We got Astro Thunder versus Hyatt's in the Room. Low key, like similar songs, but one is miles better than the other one.
Yeah, I'm sending Astro Thunder here.
Yeah, Astro Thunder is like, why is it? I should ignore this. That's bad editing by me or bad preparation. I should have checked that beforehand. But yeah, Astro Thunder moves on to the next round. All right, next up we got Backyard versus Thank God.
Ooh.
Backyard off of DBR. The Backyard is a great song. Like it's got a good vibe to it. I've had more time with Thank God, and it builds very well. I like the KC inclusion on there, with the little pre-hook section, and the payoff is amazing.
Okay, so are we about to have dividing opinions here? Because I
Uh-oh.
love Backyard. I'm a big DBR fan. I love Backyard. I think Thank God is a great song and give its credit, but I would send Backyard through here.
Okay, I grew a lot of appreciation because I think Thank God first listen from Utopia. Quick pause in the action right here. There's that little thumbs up thing that's popping up on my computer camera. I don't know why it does that. If anyone knows how to like turn it off or whatever, let me know. But yeah, I don't think it does it too much more in the video, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem, but it's kind of annoying. Whatever. Yeah, I thought it was a little bit lower, and then I saw it live, and I grew a lot of appreciation for it. Now I play it a lot, so I would go Thank God here, and the tiebreaker's on me. So I'm going Thank God. All right, now we have I Know versus Carousel. This one I want to say is like a hard matchup, but it's not. It's Carousel.
Oh, I don't know.
Frank
that
Ocean?
Frank Ocean feature is really nice, but Travis on I Know that's like classic Travis Scott. That's exactly what you want out of a Travis Scott song.
It is. It's one of the catchiest songs on Utopia, but that moment and the production on Carousel is amazing. It has the Beastie Boys sample. It has like that high register, like, and then like speak God. Oh,
You know,
like snow.
I love Carousel. I'm in disagreement with you here, but I'm not going to use my tiebreaker. I will send Carousel through.
Okay, thank you. Because I don't feel that strong about Carousel to use my golden ticket on it. So, I appreciate that. And you no takesy backsies just because I said that. I was scared that you
Yeah.
might have changed your mind
Nah.
because you do have the tiebreaker.
I do.
All right. Next up, we got Outside versus Can't Say. Outside's a great song. I like it. I like the beat, but Can't Say is like
Oh yeah,
Can't Say put Don on the map.
put
Like,
that through.
come on now, such a good song. All right. Next matchup, we got Franchise versus Pornography.
This, I mean, for me, this is easy. Pornography is miles better in my opinion.
I when Franchise first came out, I didn't like it that much, and in re-listening to it, I thought it was great, but I agree with you. It's not better than Pornography. Pornography is one of like the best Metro beats I think of all time. Like that song is so good. When that second verse from Travis is amazing.
It's a great song.
Great intro to Rodeo for sure. All right, next up we got Skeletons versus Pray for Love.
This is another give me for me here. I don't even need to talk about either of these. Skeletons is through for me.
This one's actually really tough. I think I'll go Skeletons here, although I don't think I have the same appreciation for it that other people do. It's like maybe like bottom 6, bottom 5 on Astroworld for me, which may be a
Wow.
crazy take. I don't care, but and two Weekend songs on here too. So Weekend features on these tracks, but I'll go Skeletons. I listen to it more than Pray for Love. Pray for Love also has a lot of build up with no payoff. I will
That's
say,
true.
yeah, like it stays the same pretty much throughout the whole track. All right, next up we got The Ends versus Modern Jam. I hate to see The Ends go this early, but Modern Jam is my favorite Utopia song.
Okay, I can agree with this. I love the ends. Modern Jam takes the edge.
Next and final matchup of the first round, we got Upper Echelon versus Butterfly Effect. Butterfly Effect is good, and I appreciated it seeing it live in the Utopia tour. But I like Upper Echelon. It's nostalgic. I like it. I like it better than Butterfly Effect. Butterfly Effect is such like the most plastic Travis Scott song. Like it's like you'd expect that to be for him to make that. Upper Echelon is like a moment.
Butterfly Effect for me is iconic. I mean, so is Upper Echelon, don't get me wrong. But I mean, that production on that song is just like out of this world. It takes you to another place when you hear that song. I'm gonna
I don't
have
know,
to
it
use
doesn't
a
take-
tiebreaker here. I'm
Okay.
gonna have to use a tiebreaker.
I think you're gassing up Butterfly Effect a little bit.
I
too
might be,
much.
but I gotta see it. through.
That beat is good, but it's not that good. Granted, Upper Echelon is really copycat of like the drill scene, like the Chicago drill scene that was going on at the time. So I'll give you that that aspect of it, but I don't know. I'd go Upper Echelon there. Okay, first matchup of the second round, we got two smash hits right here: Goosebumps versus Antidote. What are you thinking?
Jeez, I mean, it's gonna already get hard even in the second round. I mean, as popular as Goosebumps is, I think Antidote is the better song in my opinion. I would send that one through.
I agree. I would send Antidote through over Goosebumps. All right, next matchup, we got My Eyes versus Houston Fornication. This one's actually pretty tough.
Yeah, this is hard.
I know I just talked a bunch of crap about My Eyes in the first round, but I actually might pick it here over Houston Fornication because these are both very good produced songs,
Yeah.
but I think My Eyes production might be a little bit better. It has a little bit more of a different vibe from Travis.
I'll go with My Eyes here too.
Yeah. That's strange. I picked Wake Up over My Eyes, but then I picked but then I pick it over Houston Fornication.
My Eyes had to go.
Next matchup, we got Way Back versus Out West. This is a blowout. It's Way Back. Come on.
I love Way Back. I mean, this is like one of my top songs on Birds. I love this song so much.
It's moving on to the next
Yeah.
round. I'll glaze it later.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next matchup, we got a DBR matchup. We got Mamacita versus Drugs. You Should Try It.
This is easy for me, but I don't know what you're about to say.
You're taking drugs?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going Mamacita.
Alright. You know what? Who has the tiebreaker?
I think it's on. Oh no, you have it.
I have it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you do.
I'm sending Drugs through if I have the tiebreaker, and it's not close. I mean, Mamacita is amazing, but in Travis Scott songs, I think Drugs is just better.
I guess I can agree with that from that perspective. It's more quintessential Travis.
Yeah.
Like it's more of a fan favorite. All right, tiebreaker's on me now though.
All right.
So don't try to pull anything slick.
Ooh.
All right, next matchup, Telekinesis versus First Take. It's like Telekinesis for me is like what Travis Scott was trying to capture the same vibe from First Take almost.
I've never heard that opinion before. I could maybe see it.
I literally just thought of that now. That just kind of came off the dome, but like it's like that ambient, like real, like I don't want to say motivative, like kind of like because there's not really any percussion in Telekinesis. It's just kind of like that little synth, that synth lead. And then First Take is it has drums in it, but it's like an R&B song almost. Mm-hmm. Chris Brown's on the back half of it. I'd go First Take here.
Yeah, this is really close for me. I agree. I'll send First Take.
Really? I thought you were for sure taking Telekinesis.
No, these are. I mean, First Take's a great song. I
think I like the little Cinderella run First Take is kind of having. I think that's gonna be like probably the most like based opinion we might have.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got Stargazing versus Sicko Mode. Sorry, Drake. Stargazing is better.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send Stargazing through.
Yeah, like come on now. Sicko Mode is great. Don't get me wrong. Massive song. It was a great moment. The beat switch is insane, but Stargazing is just more listenable.
Yeah.
Like it hasn't been overplayed like Sicko Mode has. All right, next matchup we got Oh My Decide versus Apple Pie.
I mean, this one is crazy for me. I mean, I love Rodeo. These are like probably in my top 3 Rodeo songs, both of them.
Really? They're both top 3?
Yeah, so this one's crazy for me. I'll let you go first.
I'm going Apple Pie.
Oh, this is not even close. I mean, I'm going to send Apple Pie through. Even though, Oh My Decide, it could have made a better run. Apple Pie can go through here.
I think we might make some people mad with that one. But Apple Pie is also a very beloved Travis song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, next matchup, we got Coffee Bean versus Fiend. I'm going Coffee Bean.
Yeah.
Let's be real now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a better song. Like, let's be real. Fiend is a moment and it's great live, but Coffee Bean scratches an itch that no other Travis song really does. We got 90210 versus No Bystanders. I'm going 90210.
Man, I hate to see No Bystanders go this quick, but yeah, 90210.
Come on now. If we want to talk about Travis getting lyrical, like that's like the lyric Travis song. All right, next up we got Sweet Sweet versus Stop Trying to Be God. It's Stop Trying to Be God.
Yeah.
Come on now. James Blake, Stevie Wonder, like just a crazy concoction of talent on that song.
Yeah.
Like Travis Scott put a harmonic on a trap song. Like,
Yeah.
like, I mean, granted, Stevie's the one playing it, but Travis just thought of it. I don't even know.
great.
How do you think of that?
He's just
Travis,
such a good song.
Yeah, Travis is a madman. All right, next up we got R.I.P. Screw versus Coordinate. I'm going handedly R.I.P. Screw. Although I love Coordinate, it's on the upper half of Birds for me, but R.I.P. Screw is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Coordinate is. I have a hot take here. I'm not the biggest fan of Coordinate, but yeah, R.I.P. Screw's gonna take it. So.
All right. Oh snap! Wow. Nightcrawler versus Meltdown. I'm going Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I want to say I was thinking it was gonna be close, but Nightcrawler is better.
Meltdown has such a good pocket. It has a beat switch, and I think Travis does a great job on it. But Nightcrawler is. I don't know. The hook is so infectious, and I think it's you thrown into it right away.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, when you're talking influential for trap, it's Nightcrawler.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. All right, next up we got Astro Thunder versus Thank God. This is pretty handedly Astro Thunder for me.
Yeah,
that soundscape is incredible.
Oh yeah.
All right, next matchup we got a Astro World matchup. We got Carousel versus Can't Say. Kind of like Travis with the vocalists on it. I know Don is more of a rapper, but like he's singing on this song. I'd go Can't Say though.
I would too.
Yeah. Next matchup, we got Pornography versus Skeletons. I'm going Pornography here.
I'm so sad I don't have the override here because I think Skeletons deserves to go.
Nah.
But, you
nah. Pornography is such a good song.
Let it through. Let it through.
Tiebreaker's on Dean now, so. All right. Final matchup of the second round, we got Modern Jam versus Butterfly Effect. It's handedly Modern Jam here for me.
I'm not using my tiebreaker, so, I'll send it through, but I think Butterfly Effect deserves to go farther. I think it's a great song.
Can you vote for Butterfly Effect so I can use my golden ticket because I can't use it anymore?
Nah.
Come on. Come on, it's for the content.
All right, for the content, use that golden ticket. Get Modern Jam in.
No, you have to say it yourself.
I
vote for
vote for Butterfly Effect.
I'm overriding
Oh,
you.
no.
I'm using the golden ticket.
Oh, God dang it.
Modern Jam is better than Butterfly Effect.
Wow.
What are you, insane?
That was some great content right there.
Yeah. All right. Third round here. We got Antidote versus My Eyes. I didn't think I was going to vote for Antidote this much. I think it's low-key an overrated Travis song. Although it's very important, I like it better than My Eyes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think My Eyes is a better song. I think Antidote is great, but I think My Eyes is something you didn't really hear from Travis before, like that sound structure, just how he raps on it. I think I would send My Eyes through.
Hold on. Because that like first part, like that first half of My Eyes before the beat switch, that is an extreme, like, and everyone said it was like a ripoff of Frank Ocean.
Yeah, I did hear that comparison.
Yeah, like, and so if you like, this is the Travis Scott bracket, and I know, like, it wasn't like openly like Travis Scott like interpolated a Frank Ocean song or anything like that, but like Antidote is more quintessential Travis, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm fine with sending it through. They're both great songs. Don't get me wrong.
It's more deserving in my opinion. I don't think My Eyes has the seniority yet. It hasn't been out long enough.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Uh-oh.
Wow.
We might disagree on this one.
Wow.
Way Back versus Drugs You Should Try It.
Wow. I love both of these songs are top on both of their respective albums for me. So this is really hard. I mean, geez, like Way Back is just insane, and then Drugs, like, they're both top for me. I'm gonna send Drugs through. I'm sending it through here.
All right, I'll speak my piece about Way Back since we're gonna disagree here.
Okay.
Way Back is my favorite Travis Scott song of all time.
Wow.
That is my clear cut number one. For all right, it's got great hooks on it. James Hall with the rain, Way Back, and then it's got so it's got good hooks. When the bass comes in, and the way Travis is flowing on it, the way that he uses the auto tune, and like it like almost syncs up with the bass. Like it's harmonizing with the auto tune. It's just like weird to explain. Not to mention the switch up. It's like this orchestral, like classical, like Beethoven meets trap music, like exhibition. And like the and then not to mention, like after Travis spits his verse over like the second half of that beat, it closes out with a like legitimate like electric guitar like riff. It's such a complete song. It has so much going on, and it's just like it has everything you want from a Travis song. It has the hypes. It has the hype part with a great verse in the beginning. It has good hooks, and it has that ambient soundscape at the end. It has a beat switch in it too. Like that's just all of Travis Scott in one song, in my opinion.
That was a really good argument. I won't lie. I mean, look, Way Back is one of my tops on Birds, so it's already an amazing song. Drugs is also one of my tops on DBR. It's your favorite song, I'll give this one to you. I want to keep my override here, so I'll give you Way Back.
Are you sure though? Because
I'm sure.
You don't have to concede.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm not conceding.
I wasn't trying to, because like if you want to stand your ground, stand your ground.
No.
No? Okay.
Look, I love Way Back. It is a great song.
Okay. I respect it because the way that this is supposed to work normally are like is your favorite Travis Scott song still in here?
Yeah,
It is?
it is.
Okay, don't spoil it yet.
Nope.
But cuz
I'm saving that override.
Yeah, okay. Normally the way that brackets work out, normally like the other person's favorite song doesn't win. Like the one
No.
oh, it's going to win for you.
We'll see. We'll see.
Hopefully, Way Back is still alive and well. So let's hope
I'll let it through. I'm fine with letting it through.
All right. Now we got First Take versus Stargazing. I think the Cinderella run with First Take ends here.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Stargazing is moving on. Next matchup, we got Apple Pie versus Coffee Bean. Kind of like they scratch a similar itch for me on their respective albums. Like Apple Pie is a great sentiment. Coffee Bean is like the most lyrical song on Astroworld. I'm going Coffee Bean here though. I like the soundscape a little bit better.
I disagree. I love Apple Pie. I think it's better than Coffee Bean. And you know what? I'm gonna override this one.
Okay.
I like Apple Pie. I'm sending it through.
All right. Is Apple Pie your favorite Travis Scott song?
No.
No. Okay. Alrighty. Next matchup on the second side, we got 90210 versus Stop Trying to Be God.
This one's crazy. This one is crazy.
This is low key the finals.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this happening in what this is the third round. This is hard. I love 90210. I'm gonna be honest though, the first half of it doesn't stack up to Stop Trying to Be God. Stop Trying to Be God as a full song.
I'm sending Stop Trying to Be God through here. I'm doing
Let's go.
doing
That's a wild
I'm
take.
doing it. I'm doing
90210 loses to Stop Trying to Be God. That's got to be the hottest take of all time.
it. Yep.
That is crazy.
That is a crazy.
That is a
matchup, though.
yeah.
I mean, that's a finals matchup for me.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, next up we got R.I.P. Screw versus Nightcrawler. Oh, this is tough.
I think both of these songs are great in their respective like categories. I mean, Nightcrawler is like a trap banger, and then R.I.P. Screw is like a vibe. Like it's just
It's a psychedelic
it's
banger.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, they're both like the Travis fundamental songs. Right
Yeah.
there. So I mean, this one is really just comes down to preference. What you like more. I like R.I.P. Screw a little more over Nightcrawler.
Really, I definitely thought you were going Nightcrawler. I think I'm low key might go Nightcrawler, just because of the collaboration aspect of it. I love R.I.P. Screw. Man, I'm running through the rodeo songs in my head, and I'm trying to think which rodeo songs I like more than Nightcrawler. And there's 90210, and I don't think there's anything else that really stacks up to Nightcrawler. And R.I.P. Screw is like top 5, top 6 on Astroworld for me. But yeah, I love the Chief Keef feature. I just think you get a little bit more variety on Nightcrawler than R.I.P. Screw. R.I.P. Screw is great, and I love like the sampling. I don't know. I'm going Nightcrawler. I'd rather listen to it. Tiebreaker's on me too.
That's fine. That's fine. If you want to use your tiebreaker, you can go for it.
Now I'm second guessing
It's up
myself.
to you.
I'm second guessing myself now. I think I'm Loki might want to put R.I.P. Screw through now. It like just clicked in my head. I was like, no, you're wrong.
It's up to you.
Stop lying
It's
to
up to
yourself.
you.
I'm going. All right, yeah, I changed my mind. I'm going R.I.P. Screw.
Okay.
I changed my mind.
Saving your
I'm not using the tiebreaker.
save. All right.
All right, next matchup we got Astro Thunder versus Can't Say. I'm going Astro Thunder.
I will too.
All right. Next matchup we got Pornography versus Modern Jam. Modern Jam is my favorite Utopia song, and to be completely honest, this might be a hot take. I'm not the biggest fan of like Rodeo in its entirety. Not saying I know we're not talking album for album here, but this is just like song for song, and like my favorites on Rodeo compared to like I would take like my top maybe 3 songs on Rodeo. Like those are like my top 3 songs on Rodeo would probably be like the only ones I would put in a conversation for like my favorite songs on the other albums.
Wow.
The other albums I could probably pick maybe 5 to 6 songs that I'm like these are S tier Travis songs.
Wow.
That's just me though, and I know we're in Utopia. I'm not saying Utopia is better than Rodeo. I have Rodeo above Utopia for sure, but Modern Jam is my favorite song on Utopia. So with that being said, I will take it over Pornography here.
So I'm just looking at this bracket. It pains me to see Skeletons go down that early because I would have taken this so much farther. But in this bracket, I mean, yeah, I would also go Modern Jam.
All right.
Yeah.
Glad we can agree. I can't let Tizo Touchdown go down like that. He's got to keep.
Yeah.
He's got to keep on marching. All right. We are down to the Elite Eight. Antidote versus Wayback. I mean, I'm going way back.
This one there's a bigger gap, and I would go way back here.
All right. I'm glad we
That
can
one's
agree.
pretty easy for me.
I don't think Wayback gets the respect it deserves. I think that's gonna
It doesn't.
I think it's gonna.
Doesn't.
I think it's gonna surprise some people that it made it this far. All right. Next matchup, we got Stargazing versus Apple Pie. I'm going. Ooh, that's tough. I think I'm going Stargazing though.
I want Stargazing's run to end here. I
Oh,
love Apple
wow.
Pie. I love Apple Pie.
Okay. And is tiebreaker on
It's
you?
on you.
It's on me.
Are you gonna send Stargazing through over Apple Pie?
You know what? I am. I'm pissing people off today.
Okay. All right.
I don't
All
care.
right.
Apple Pie. I'm not saying it's overrated. That's probably in my top 3 on Rodeo for me. It's like 90210, that and Nightcrawler are probably like my top 3.
Okay.
So, but like I said, that upper echelon of songs on the other albums for
Wow.
me is more strong.
All right.
That's just me, like my hot take with Travis, I think.
Oh, Stargazing makes it through.
All right, moving on. We got Stop Trying to Be God versus R.I.P. Screw. R.I.P. Screw had a great run, but Stop Trying to Be God is better.
Yep.
Yep.
Send it.
Next matchup, we have Astro Thunder versus Modern Jam.
Oof.
This is hard.
Yeah.
This is hard.
This one's tough.
Astro Thunder is better. It's a better song. Because
I agree, actually.
I love Modern Jam. I'd rather listen to Modern Jam now today, but that's only because, like, I guess because it's fresher. I've spent so much more time with Astro Thunder.
Yeah.
So with that being said, yeah, I think
I'm down to
yeah.
send Astro through.
Yeah, I hate to see Modern Jam lose. But I mean, I think it has a good run here. I don't think it's Final Four material.
Yeah.
I think that'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah, no. This is Astro Thunder deserves to make it through.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the Final Four. We got Wayback versus Stargazing. I'm surprised Stargazing made it this far, low
Yeah,
key.
I am too.
It kind of had a relatively easy path, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going Wayback here.
I'm going way back. I'd like to see it in the final.
Let's go, baby.
Let's do it.
Didn't think it was going to do it, but it did. Semifinals matchup on the other side. We got Stop Trying to Be God versus Astro Thunder. I'm going Stop Trying to Be God.
Yeah, I'm sending it through. It's time to reveal. This is my favorite Travis Scott song.
Stop Trying to Be God.
I love this song. It's just amazing in every way. It's just like the production, the lyrics. It's just like it's a masterclass from Travis Scott.
Like, you know what's crazy? Because I had a thing in my head. Because at one point in time, Astro Thunder was my favorite song off of Astro World. And like I recalled that time, and I'm turning my brain is all mashed up now, and I'm like, should I change my mind?
Nah.
I don't know if I can now, but I mean the tiebreaker's on you anyway, right?
Yeah, I was gonna send it through.
He would have sent it through anyway. That's actually crazy. Both of our favorite Travis Scott songs go to the final.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy. The final matchup is set. Wayback versus Stop Trying to Be God. My favorite Travis Scott song versus his favorite Travis Scott song. Let us know what your favorite Travis Scott song was down in the comments. I think Stop Trying to Be God is some of people's favorite Travis Scott song. I know Wayback is at least regarded as one of the better songs on Birds, but definitely not like it's not the average Travis Scott fan's favorite Travis Scott song. So I mean, we obviously know we're going to disagree here. I'm going Wayback, and you're going Stop Trying to Be God.
Yeah, I mean, look, I do have the tiebreaker in my hands here, so, I think Stop Trying to Be God deserves this spot. Way Back is a great song. I think I totally agree with your opinion. I mean, it's your favorite song of all time. It is one of my favorite songs on Birds, hands down. I think.
Well, it's my favorite Travis Scott song. Travis Scott song of all time, not favorite song of all time.
Yeah, yeah. Don't let me get that mixed.
Yeah, don't get that mixed up.
Yeah. So, look, I think "Stop Trying to Be God" has to take it here. In my opinion, I think it's just better. I think he assembled Avengers to make this song. Like it is.
That is true. That's a great point.
An amazing song.
Do you want to flip a coin?
Look, let's make it interesting. Let's flip a coin. Let's do it.
Okay, bet. Do you want to do the virtual coin or do you want to do a real coin? Because
let's do a real coin. That's real odds.
We got the quarter right here. So since you have the tiebreaker, I'll let you pick heads or tails.
I'm picking heads.
Heads. All right. So tails is Way Back. Heads is Stop Trying to Be God. Do you want to flip it or can I flip it?
You can flip it.
All right. Are we doing as it lands or are we doing catch and flip onto the back of the hand?
As it lands.
As it lands.
As it lands.
As it lands. All right. The coin
Here we go.
of the coin of the Travis Scott bracket is in my hand. Let's see what's gonna win. It is tails.
Way Back
wins the Travis Scott bracket via a coin flip.
Wow.
That is insane. I was not expecting my favorite Travis Scott song to win. Hey, I'm not complaining.
I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it. It's a great song.
Hey, this was a great bracket. I enjoyed doing the re-listening to it, but yeah, way back's the winner. All right, there you have it. That was our Travis Scott bracket. Ended in, I guess some could say, anticlimactic way because I mean we don't got a third person we could contact. I mean,
yeah.
But I mean, hey, this is the coin that won Way Back the bracket for me. Wow. I will cherish this forever. I don't know, hang it on the wall or something. But make sure y'all go follow my boy Dean on YouTube. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, Epic Gamer 357, and he posts Fortnite content on there. So he's posting on there like tons, like hella a lot. He's like next up and coming, like he's gonna win the World Cup.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, so. But that's it. That's it I have for y'all. You got anything to say before we head out?
No, it was a great video. I mean, thanks for having me.
Of course, anytime.
It's a great channel. I mean, I'm happy to be the first guest appearance on here.
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah.
All right. See you guys in the next video. 4's up, baby, and we out.